What's up, Spiller Gems family, man? It's your boy Sizzo here. I'm back with episode 21. Got a special guest in the building, man. Been rocking with my nigga for a long time, you know what I'm saying? From the start of his shit, you know what I'm saying? Let the people know who you are, man.
Cash Gordon. Appreciate you for having me, bro.
For sure.
Cash,
For sure.
Depending on where you know me from, Cash, you know what I mean? Might just know me as Court, Cash Out, whatever it is, but yeah, that's me.
Yeah, man. Let the people know where you from, man. Your background, how you got into the industry, and what you label yourself as in the industry. You feel me?
Alright, word. I'm from Newark. I lived in Newark all my life. Live in Newark to this day. Word. I'm actually from a few blocks away. Not to give out
for
your
real. Oh, that's what's
no. I'm from Brookdale. I'm from Brookdale Ave.
Oh yeah.
Brookdale,
okay.
Lindsley.
Okay. Shout out Brookdale family, man.
Word, but around high school time, I moved way across town to the Eastwood. So, but been living in Newark all my life, you feel me? Before that, I was living on Sanford, so I just been all over Newark my whole life. As far as how I got into it, I say like as a teen, or even just young. That's one thing I got from my father. Like I was born to young parents. Like my parents was both teenagers.
Okay.
But my father was always like a hustling nigga. Like he did what he did in the streets or whatever, but he kept a job on top of that. You know what I'm saying? So he was just like he always told me, cause it's like I look at it like I was raised a certain way, but being as though my parents was young, I had to learn a lot of shit on my own. So a lot of what I got from them was just the principle. But I had to go put the pieces together, if that makes sense. So one thing he always put on me was, nigga, if you want shit, you gotta get it yourself. Nobody gonna give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Even like in a sense, sometimes I felt a way like he had certain shit and I ain't have it, and it's like you'll feel like because other people parents just give them shit.
Right.
But I feel like that kind of made me a little bit better because it was like he always put that in my head. Like we ain't gonna let you starve. You gonna have clothes on your back. But as far as extra shit, like you gotta do something for that. You gotta go get yours, and that's just from a young age. I feel like it was like subconscious. Like I ain't really tap in instantly, because you still a kid at the end of the day. But I feel like certain mannerisms or whatever I got from that. Even my uncles, like I would say, just being young and always being around older people. Like I said, my parents had me at teens, so I ain't have no cousins my age or nothing like that. It's just me around grown people learning, picking shit up. And I would say as a teenager, I just went full throttle on some like, yo, I'm not working for nobody. Like I'm gonna get mine. And I just got better over time. You feel me? You start off doing whatever you're doing in the streets or whatever, and then you just apply it to other shit. Like I was moving around, having my little packs or whatever. But in school, I was selling candy. Feel me? Selling candy, making bread, and then off the books, you feel me? At the crib, I'm taking care of what I gotta take care of, but just mixing. And I feel like over time, it's just like, all right, every time I use my brain, to make money illegally, I told myself, I'm gonna find a way to do it legally too, and I'm gonna be doing both at once until I could do one. You feel what I'm saying? So I just feel like them experiences over time, kind of. But as far as the industries that I'm in, I would just say just always never being scared to network and meeting people. Meeting people, just having a hustler mindset, meeting people. College played a big part. You feel me? The fact that I went to, because I met so many people and saw so much different shit. I would say those three things together kind of led me to finding spaces where I could use my brain and put it towards legal, positive shit and make bread. You feel me? So, yeah.
Yeah, man, like, as far as what you saying, like, I could relate to you on so many levels because, like I said, my pops raised me to, or like you said, like, you gonna put food, you know what I'm saying, clothes, make sure I have what I need. But far as the other shit, I had to, go out there and grind for that shit, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, I had my cousins and shit, and it's crazy now that I think about it, like, now, like, all the cousins and people I grew up around, they motherfucking either dead or in jail, you feel what I'm saying? So, like, seeing that shit coming up in my teenage years, but far as a youngin', he always installed that, so, hearing that shit is just like a breath of fresh air to me, cause I was always the nigga, the young kid in Ivy Hill going crazy, hanging out with the old heads. It's like, yo, bro, get your little ass on, you feel what I'm saying? So I always was the one trying to get active and shit. And as far as what you were saying about college and shit, I'll never forget, man. Shout out Wiz, bro. He introduced me to Drew University. So like I used to go up there, cause he used to live up there and shit. and I seen the college life for what it was. So like, far as seeing different shit, like you really see different shit. Like, and I'll never forget, like, yo, this motherfucking white girl came up to me, bro, and of course asked for, you know, relations and shit. And I just thought about all the old movies and shit like, hell
like, this
no.
What this shit like.
Yeah, this is what this shit get you, bro.
Nah, first shout out to Wiz though.
Yeah, shout out my brother, man. Right, you know what I'm saying?
Good for the people watching. Like, college really make the world small. Like, I always suggest, even if it's not for you, like one semester, bro, or 2 semesters, 1 year, like, cause it really, bro. You know, somebody put me on recently. I never knew about this. You ever heard about 6 degrees of separation? Mm-hmm. Somebody put me onto that like a few days ago. I'm sick. I don't remember who it was. It fucking around was Ed. It fucking around with Sniper, but it was somebody. But it's like that shit is real when you go to college because it's always somebody that knows somebody that you went to school with, like, right? And that could be the difference between a contract getting signed, some money getting put in your pocket. Shit fucking around could save your life. It done been niggas that like, no funny shit. This ain't no flex or nothing, but it be like situations niggas get caught up and they'll know you because you know me and I went to school with one person and it's like, oh, you know them? Alright, you feel me? It just be shit that be happening or it could be positive, but that college shit, bro, it's like a one-of-a-kind experience because you never gonna have, you feel me, people that's adults but no real responsibility. For me, at 18, you grown, but you don't got no bills. More than likely, no kids or whatever. And it's all them people in one spot living together. You feel me? Just going through the same shit and sharing ideas and sharing everything. Like, you don't really get that. So
I was like you said, like, just to go on that. Like, when I fucking left up here in 2010 at the freshman year, like, just not even college, just high school too. Like, when you come from like the trenches, a certain background, a certain lifestyle, and you fucking get thrown into like this motherfucking hellhole type shit. Cause I was in fucking Pennsylvania and shit, and it was like different fucking races, all type of shit. Everybody was raised different, so I'm coming up in there like, bro, what the fuck is going on? You dig what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's why I was so off. You know what I'm saying? But I wish school was for me because, like you were saying, like, college is needed. You know what I'm saying? At least if you don't do the whole shit, like, just do one semester or try that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew school wasn't for me for, like, my like senior year. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm so ready to get the fuck up out of here, bro. Because I want shit. I want to do shit, get this money, and just start this shit. You know what I'm saying? Pace this shit. So it was just more of rushing myself. So I didn't look at it as the bigger picture, I should say. No, so definitely go to college. To all my young niggas out there that's tuned in, go at least try that shit, bro. Street, like, just don't jump straight into the streets. You feel what I'm saying? At least try the school shit. But getting into the episode, bro, like, we know this industry fucking crazy as hell, bro. Everybody coming out with secrets. Everybody want to play Me Too. So, like, what's your fucking standpoint on the cancel culture right now? Like, do you feel like it's needed? This shit come out, or like is this shit like just basically clout chasing?
It's a little bit of everything you just said, and I feel like it's up to people that have their own brain and their own way of viewing things. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm a person that's all for accountability. So I do fuck with it to an extent because when you do fuck shit, I feel like you should always be held accountable, and you always gotta face that shit to the furthest extent. So that's just how I look at it. So at a surface level, I fuck with it, but it's kind of like, damn, you know, soon as one person say something, it's like, oh, niggas run with it, and it's kind of like, you know, but like I said, it's give or take because I feel like niggas put themselves in certain positions where it's a thin line. You feel me? Like, I feel like we all got homies where it's like, we know about, you know, their reputation with women, right? And it's like, all right, they may not be a bad person. They may not, you know, go to the furthest extent. But it's like, all right, you got a reputation that all women that deal with you, they say certain things that could be a thin line. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So then when that one person come in and go across the line and say it's all the way left field, we can't really, you feel me? Because everybody said this, that could be, you could be either
everybody
or.
Everybody can't be fucking lying.
And then when somebody push it past that, it's like, bro, you, even if it's not true, you kind of continuously told that line. Like, you feel me? And that's one thing I was talking about recently with a group of women. It's like, the niggas that's like overly rough or they try to make a woman feel like shit.
Yeah,
like
then try to play that shit
or
off.
It's not even just women. It's any concept of cancel culture. It's like, bro, people like to toe the line.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I said with accountability, bro, as a man specifically, I ain't even speaking on women, you gotta stand on your decisions and everything that come with it. So if you want to toe the line of being certain, if it's two sides of a coin and you want to play the middle, if you get pushed toward the left, you gotta eat that. Just like if you get pushed toward the positive side, you gonna be happy with that.
Right.
So it's kind of like, it's hard, bro, but I get why it's corny, because it's like, bro, as soon as one person say something, it's just like, oh,
my thing, like
yo,
my shit is like, what the fuck? Like, I don't care about this. Like, I care about the situation. You should get that out there. Yeah. But do it within that fucking year or at that time. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't give a fuck if these niggas is coming at your neck, threatening you, all that shit. Because if you really want that shit to stop, you will make that, you know what I'm saying, make that move to get that shit out there. Like, motherfuckers is talking about some shit from 95 or some 88 shit. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, like, what is, they not even going, they not even going to test that DNA. Or whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. And then two, what you just want a settlement, like, that's all that shit going to have to be. Like, this is what my thing is. Like, far as get your situation out there, everybody must speak their truth. Don't get it fucked up. Like, everybody should always get that shit off their mind, because it helps people live. It helps people transition. It helps people motherfucking progress, because they hiding in the dark all the time. You feel me? So always get that out there. But when you do certain shit, far as the corny shit, far as waiting 20 years or waiting 15, even a year, period. Like, if that nigga is in the way, or if that female needs to be put where they need to be put, bruh, cause to, like, you know what I'm saying, I don't give a fuck. Everybody talking about the no snitching shit, that ties into it. All type of shit, street codes and shit. If it's harming your life, bro, if it's holding you back, cancel them motherfuckers. And far as what you were saying, like, it's a lot of niggas out here who really ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't use my platform to down the next man or the next woman. But the shit must be said. Like, it be like certain situations, like being rough with a female, or then just say I'm just playing, or get mad and go over, like, do the extremes. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
So it's kind of like with the shit, it just be like, if you know niggas that be like that, and then one person come and say all the way, like, he raped, like, all the way, you know, any one of them words, rape, beat up, and it's like, yo, we already know you to do a little too much. Right, it's kind of like, bro, you set yourself up for that. Either way, even if we fuck with you to the extent of we gonna believe you, it's still like, bro, you signed up for that, because you be playing, you be doing too much. And it's kind of like, one thing I say with that type of stuff is like, bro, everybody kind of play their own way of looking at things, whatever makes sense in the moment on the internet. But if we being real, somebody you care about, love, or a friend or whatever, if you gonna take their word, they say they ain't do something, or they say, you know, they ain't say something or whatever, you gonna take their word. So that be where people lose me, when it's like, oh, y'all don't call y'all friends out. And that's not even just rape, that's rape, assault, any type of negative behavior where it's like, you know, people get behind the movement and want you to turn your back on your peoples. It's kind of like, you wouldn't do that. Even when it comes in the streets, murders, all type of shit, it's kind of like, bro, if that's your peoples, you're not going to take somebody else's word over theirs. You're going to wait and see.
Oh, God.
Now, in cases where it's already been settled, hey, this is what happened, then you can hold people accountable for who they stand next to. But off of accusation, nobody turning their back on their family because you said something. I don't even know you, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it'd be weird. That's why I try to stay. If you stay all the way on the right side, you don't got to worry about cancel culture, because one thing I don't be seeing, they don't pull shit out of thin air. Like Bill Cosby, they was saying, and I believe he's not guilty, but it's like, they were saying he was doing a little pill shit with the female. All right, it turned out bad.
In that era, it sounds very believable.
Exactly, but it turned out bad. Somebody decided to go back and say they wasn't comfortable with it. He got to eat that. If you stay all the way on the right side, they can't really, you feel me? It's nothing to even, you feel me? So
yeah, and far as in this day and age, bro, like, far as to you niggas, bro, like, just know these females out here is on a different level right now. These females is out here bosses, bro, making more money than a lot of these niggas, bro. So if you're not ready for that, or if you're not ready for that pretty female, that thick female that can attract, and you gotta stay 10 toes and defend that, don't do that, because you're just making this shit all insecurity. Like, you can't go out to the club because you always getting in fights. You can't go to the island and shit. You got in one pieces and shit trying to hide shit. Like that, all that shit corny, bro. So, and that's a lot of you niggas out here, bro, like doing that shit. And I don't pull cards, but it gotta be said. Like my 1 year anniversary coming up, I gotta turn a new leaf. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta start talking to you people, bro. That needs to be talked to, cause it's like you said. Like if you stay on the right side, if you all about positivity, stay on that, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. Like you're not breaking no street code, you're not breaking no man code, none of that, because you want to be positive. Like I'm sure any nigga, any shooter, any drug dealer, anybody, they want to live this positive life, bro. But they know their situation. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta adapt to this shit. So if you want to be all the way on the right side, cool. If you gotta do some shit to get by right now, cool. But don't let that shit affect your mindset, especially with these women, bro.
And for sure, just stand by whatever decisions you make. Not even to go left field. We gonna get back to the topics, but I wanted to say this on any platform, so I'm gonna use this one. It kind of piggyback off what you just said. I feel like niggas, like we both just were saying, niggas need to, in 2021, niggas need to stand by decisions they make. And I feel like what allows for niggas like 6ix9ine or anybody else is that it's too accepted nowadays to not stand by your decisions. You feel me?
Right.
At the end of the day, it don't matter. You a good guy, you a corporate guy, you a half and half, whatever you is, you gotta stand by what you do. And that's in any aspect. So even as far as the snitching go, because it's all hand in hand as far as being a man.
Right.
It's not even, people try to make it all about street code in order to like go around it or try to dismiss it. Sure, but it's about being a man. At the end of the day, if you know you work a 9 to 5 every day, you take care of your family, you're not in the streets, but on your spare time you decide to have dealings in the streets or do anything street related or be around anything benefiting from street shit or whatever the case may be, you gotta play by them rules or you an outcast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I hate, in all aspects, it's not just about the streets, I hate people that play both sides, or when things don't go their way, now it's like, nah, I don't want nothing. I never had nothing to do with that. That's corny, because at the end of the day, and there's different ways to do that. It's niggas that's not in the streets that make money off the streets.
Right.
It's niggas that's not in the streets that want to post pictures and give a certain image of the streets. It's niggas that's not in the streets that instigate the streets. It's niggas that's not in the street that X, Y, and Z. And then when the streets come back to bite them in the ass, it's I ain't have nothing to do with that. Why y'all putting me in that? And you can't do that, because when you was making money or posting them pictures or whatever, you involve everybody else. So now, just like they involve, you involve. You can't want to involve the streets in your life, but then don't want to be involved when the streets pull you in. You feel me?
You gotta take whatever that shit comes.
And that go for everything. Streets just an easy example, but it's like, bro, I just want niggas to stand on what they do. And I feel like that's where a lot of this drama and shit in the world be coming from. People do shit and then hide from it, and then it fall on niggas like us or whoever else. It fall on somebody that it ain't supposed to fall on at the end of the day.
And I think that in this era we in, bro, I think niggas feel comfortable doing that because on the side that they is playing, it's accepted. You know what I'm saying? They strengthen that side rather than, if this shit go left, I got a back out plan. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody just, okay, this side is giving me all the attention, all the women, all the fake aspects of I'm a street nigga, you know what I'm saying? But on this side, you lacking, do I have a lawyer? Or is my girl gonna pay my bill? All this type shit. And then when the shit fold up, everybody's stuck now, you know what I'm saying? Because you took one side instead of looking at the other shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the era and generation that we in, man. Instagram has become a fucking talent show, bro. Like everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's not like real, on some real shit. Like, yo, bro, if one person doing this, say if one person sing a song right, everybody's gonna try to capitalize off that because niggas done skyrocket. So now they like, okay, I can do this plan now because that shit working. Bro, it's so much other shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Far as women getting their bodies done, far as niggas, doing all this other, weak ass shit, bro. It's that's so much
everybody
shit.
Trying to keep up instead of running their own race.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody never won a race looking in the lane next to him.
And I said that in one of my episodes. If I'm doing Spill of Gems and Cash got his whole shit going on, I'm steady looking at him. You can't look at somebody else and try to run or walk. You're gonna fucking crash and fold and might hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I say it's like, salute a nigga, bro. That's all it take, bro. It's supporting and saluting. That's it. And then all that shit, all that good karma, it's gonna come back to you. Cause at the end of the day, you showing love instead of trying to bite a motherfucker or trying to keep up with a motherfucker.
Even further, what's real is half the people that do that shit, they don't even have it. Like, they just don't, like, you don't even got it for real.
For real.
Really, though, but for real, on a negative note, they just don't got it. And that'd be the sad part. But on a positive note, it's like, bro, if somebody might see your shit and think, damn, podcast, I could do that. But they may be an engineer for real. Like, they don't really have the mouth. They just feel like, damn, the thing that people miss is a lot of these shits these businesses and ideas will get further if everybody wasn't trying to be the face or the boss. Because that's definitely two different things. But it's always one of the two. When it's like a nigga could call your phone and say, yo, bro, I see what you building. Let me do your sound for you. You don't even got to worry about that. I could feel like I could make your sound better. And then we going to push it. If money ever come into play, we figure it out. But I'm going to work with you. You feel me?
That's all it takes.
And then y'all have a bigger thing now because y'all got a team. That's the start of a team. You feel me? But it's like everybody want to be the face of the boss. So it's like, why would I go, this nigga, let's say even Diz got the product shit. Somebody could really come to him and say, I want to design for you. You feel me? Right. But as opposed to that, they'll go start their own shit. And let's just say they good at designing, but they don't got the marketing, they don't got the business. So in one aspect or another, it's going to look shitty because you missing pieces. Yeah. You feel me? Whereas you could have came to him with what you do got, added it to his shit, and now boom, he done blew up. You feel me? Not to say he couldn't.
And you use those connections, and then if you was to start your own shit,
after that, because you learned from him. Nobody thinks like that. And that's one thing, bro, I pride myself from the beginning. I got to where I got to because it's like the intro on Mastermind, raw shit. The nigga was saying, I don't remember word for word, but he definitely said it's a price tag on everything in life. You're gonna have to pay some way, whether it's money, whether it's with your time, whatever. It's a price tag to everything in life. But one thing is, you gotta take from everything and everybody. You feel me? You gotta take their ideas, you gotta use their knowledge. You're gonna get further in life. He said you're gonna get further and attain your life goals way faster by using everybody else's ideas and thoughts than just doing it by yourself. You can achieve 10 times more. And that's the thing people don't really get or understand. Or they may get it and they just choose not to. But it's like, bro, if I come, you feel me? And this is what I do. I'm going to share this because I really don't give a fuck. It may be a little nigga that's coming up. See it. Bro, I go to everybody events, right? When I got time. I go to niggas events. I go to niggas shit. And I just spy on them. I'll talk to them and everything. I'll tell them if they ask me. Yeah, I'm just trying to see how you doing shit. Even the niggas that I feel like I'm better than or I don't fuck with it, I watch them. Even from home. All right. This how they did their recap video. This how they promoting this time. This who in there. This what time they had the Bottle Girls come out. Like, just take notes because at the end of the day, bro, I might see some and it might not tell me what to do. It might tell me what not to do. You get what I'm saying? And now with my brain, I already feel like I'm smarter than most niggas. But now I just took from you. Then I went to his party the next week. I took from him. Then, you study the top niggas, of course. Right. You taking everybody's shit, and now you just surpassing niggas because you studying everybody instead of being up your own ass all the time. So it's like, that shit go hand in hand with what you saying with the whole Instagram talent show shit. People don't understand. You'll be 10 times bigger sometimes by just playing the backseat to a nigga that is the star automatically. Because people just ego be too big. You feel me? You may see a nigga, and he really got it. All you gotta do is come do your job, and he could fuck around, lead you to $1 million, and let's say the whole pot $1 million, and you get 25,000, you get $250,000 for nothing but doing what you know how to do. People don't think like that.
Yeah, and like I said, to all my motherfuckers to all the promoters, all the podcasters, artists, singers, everything, you're always gonna have a missing piece when you begin, right? So I'm coming up, like, you know what I'm saying? So mind you, I don't have a team. No one works with me. I do my video editing, everything, right? So if I had this shit, right, it would move so much better. But at the end of the day, you gotta believe in your brand. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't have a team don't mean you can't have a dream, bro. That sound ass, but that's real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because people believe that they need people to move, that they need, it works, but like I said, the faith and the purpose is way bigger than all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of motherfuckers feel like just like back in the day, if we took a picture that we thought was fire, but it ain't get that many likes. We delete that shit. Nah, if that shit fire, bro, believe in that shit and make people believe it too. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was one of them people speaking on it like oh shit, my shit was fly, it was clear, everything. Niggas ain't like, all right, bro, let me delete that. And then we gotta go up. You know what I'm saying? So like, you gotta really believe in that shit, bro, and really stay 10 toes down and fucking keep your eyes open, like he said, bro. Look at the surroundings. Look at the people around you. Start taking from that, because I don't even got podcasters I really look up to besides Wallow Gilly shit, 85 South Show, and it's some podcasters that's in my bracket. You know what I'm saying? That's coming up and still doing their shit. And I wish I wrote y'all name down because it's like a good 3. But like you said, like just keep believing in your shit, bro. Just cause them numbers slow or them likes slow don't mean settle for what's going on right now, bro.
Sometimes it's timing. You fuck around like right now with the event shit. I put my team back together, and then I started a new team with all women. Feel me?
Oh, the cash dogs. Yeah, right? To the cash dogs.
I had a team. I came in doing that with a team. It didn't work, and then I went by myself, and you know, took my bumps in the road, and then took off, and then double back, and then put it back together. It's the same people. Yeah. Sometimes it's just the time, because if you look back, and I be looking back, looking at old flyers and old like marketing shit. It's all the same shit. It's the same logo. I was doing it the same way. It's better now. Don't get me wrong, but you know what I mean. It's like you might have the right idea. It's just not your time yet. It ain't even that it's not the time, because you might look. This the thing. People look. Well, they doing that, so maybe I'm just ass. You feel me? And it's don't even be that. It's just not your time yet. You not ready. It's a missing piece, like you said. It's just something that's not it. That don't mean, you feel me, you gotta run your own race.
On God, bro. And you know what I'm saying? And to the next topic, bro, like, since we is talking about coming up and shit like that, what's some myths and what's some sayings that you heard coming up? Because I know we all, like, me and you both, we hung around OGs. So what's some sayings that you took from when you was young and now you still use them to this day?
I got 3.
Me too. That's crazy.
I got 3 off the top. Life is about choices. And we already just went on a whole rant about that.
Exactly.
You make a choice, you gotta stand by that. Everything in life is a choice. Like, I've been even like trying to learn how to play chess for real, cause I understand how chess connect to life from a standpoint of the pieces. But even just playing the game, like actually playing, it make you sharper. But life is about choices. Every move you make affect the rest of everything. You be seeing, like, even with like niggas like Vaughn and all type, it be one move that just, and you can shatter everything. And especially when you in position like me or like you or like a lot of people we could name, it's a lot of little niggas that's watching. It's a lot of even young women that's watching. It's a lot of your family members that, you never know until you start talking to people how people look at you, and you'll be like, come on. But it's like, you got family members probably that you not thinking about that really look at you like, yo, when he blow, it's like, it's gonna change everybody's life. They just waiting on you. You feel me? Yeah. And not even in the bad way, like they watching your pockets, but you feel me? And it's like, you can make one choice that fuck everybody over forever. You feel me? Yeah. And it's like, bro, and it's really, it sound crazy, but it's the truth. So it's like, that was one. Life is about choices. That's real simple, but it mean a lot.
But it can go way deeper. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Well, another one. What you do today affects tomorrow. So it's like, that's just straightforward. It's like, yo, at the same time, you don't wanna always think too far, because you gotta take risks. But it's like, every decision you make, or you move one thing, tomorrow is gonna be a follow up of that. So just always keep that in mind. Then lastly is challenge everything. So it's kind of like, I was always told that, like, you gotta really go. It's nothing wrong with going against the grain. You feel me? Don't ever become a robot in this shit, or just a pawn, like just a piece that you move off whatever niggas say do, or whatever the norm is. Nah, go against the grain and always ask why, or always wonder why. You feel me? Always dig in shit and just see. You know, you never know where to take you. Feel me? That's the 3 that's off the top of my head.
My shit, bro. Excuse my French to, you know, my family and shit, but play pussy, get fucked, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that I took that to this day as dress up your gangster, bro. Just dress it up. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in the closet. But in case you gotta go into it, get into it. But you know what I'm saying? Know who you are. Like I took that as know who you are, bro. And never let nobody go against that shit. You get what I'm saying? Because you're gonna get tested in this life. You gonna have motherfuckers disrespect you. You gonna have motherfuckers try to come at you. If they can't come at you, they going at your female. If they can't go at your female, it's your fam. Somebody. Like you're gonna get tested, bro. So if you play pussy, they gonna fuck you over all the time.
All it takes
is one
time. All it takes is one time.
All it takes and then your reputation, whatever you stood for, is over, bro. You know what I'm saying? And my second one, bro, is when it come to life, you have no hands, and that means like no handouts, bro. Like you can't like get that shit on your own, bro. Like use your feet to keep going. Don't ask nobody for shit. Don't look over here and be like, yo, can I have? Or even dig in somebody else's pot. You dig what I'm saying? Because a lot of niggas really say if, like you said, like motherfuckers is plotting and watching, bro. Like, all right, even if my shit ain't kick off yet, they know it's something because they know where this shit can go. So then niggas is just like waiting on their ass and with their hands out, bro. You know what I'm saying? It can go way deeper than that, but I ain't even gonna take it there. But of course, the last one, everybody, this should be a household rule, is be a leader, not a follower. Of course, like you know what I'm saying. Be that boss that you always wanted to be. Be that face you always wanted to be. Be that man. Be that role model. You know what I'm saying. And then even if I didn't have sisters or anything or god kids that look up to me, I was still gonna be this leader. I was still gonna carry myself as such because when I ain't here no more, niggas got something to look at. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So that's how I kick that shit off, man. I know it's way more. Like, you know what I'm saying? If y'all got any sayings and myths, put them in the comments, you know what I'm saying? And let's motherfucking reminisce on that shit. Because coming up, man, hanging around the OGs, even my father's peoples or even in the hood, like, you hear so much clever shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's so dope, bro. Like, and I'll tell all my young niggas, man, just take some time out your time to hang around some OGs, you know what I'm saying? Either some young OGs, because your friends ain't gonna know it all. You know what I'm saying? They gonna want to stay young in they prime, like, cause they not thinking about tomorrow. They not thinking about next month. You know what I'm saying? When you hang around OGs, bro, you're gonna feel 20 within the first minute. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gonna kick. You know what I'm saying? They gonna make you like, damn, is my life all the way together? Type shit.
Nah, 1000%.
For sure, my nigga. And the next one, bro, like, speak on the importance of communication and also the importance of comprehension, because a lot of people can communicate to a motherfucker, but they ain't gonna really get where they coming from. You know what I'm saying? They not even gonna take the time out to listen.
Yeah, I push that a lot. If you ask anybody I do business with, or even people that, you know, I probably would have mentored or whatever, that's one thing, communication, just because, bro, closed mouths don't get fed. That's number one. Oh, that's another. Yeah, closed mouths don't get fed. I don't want to hear no complaints about, and it's just certain things like you go through with people. I don't want to hear certain complaints or certain. If you ain't never asked for it, you know what I mean, or if you ain't never speak up, you don't even gotta ask. If you ain't say, you know, if you ain't speak on it, I don't want to hear that you complaining about it. Because did you take any steps to get it? You know what I'm saying? So that's just in the sense of that. Then even further, it's just like, I don't know, I pride myself on being like a people person, not even on some social shit, but in the sense of being understanding and like knowing, all right, I could say, yo, such and such did some shit I wasn't fucking with, but I know why they did it. You feel me? Without them even telling me. Yeah. So it's like, I feel like everybody don't come equipped with that, and that's fine, but the easiest way to combat that is just communicate. Talk, you feel me? Yo, why you did that? Why you said that? What was you going for with that? Talk, because at the end of the day, that's how you get shit across the board. You feel me? I feel like communication is like one of the most important things
in this life.
Because at the end of the day, it could get you where you need to go. It could stop some shit from happening that don't need to happen. It could cause some shit to happen that probably wasn't going to happen without you communicating. It's just so many ways that it play into life. It's like, bro, just use your mouth. You use your mouth for anything else. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's shit that even like certain women you deal with, you tell them like, bro, you'll use your mouth to say some negative shit. Right. Or you'll use your mouth because you feel slighted or, you know, whatever. We use our mouth for 1,000 things, but when it's time to communicate through an issue or, you know, ask for something we need, not want, or whatever the case may be, that's when everybody go mute. You feel me? It's like, nah, that's when you should speak the most.
Right.
You should be kind of more so quiet other than that. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Yeah, communication is definitely important, especially when it comes to business or when it comes to just, things that affect your livelihood. Hell yeah, you gotta communicate.
Hell yeah, man. Just like I said, like always make sure you get that shit off your chest and your mind, but also make sure that these motherfuckers hear you. You know what I'm saying? Because I think a lot of people, just because they speak on a topic, they just brush it off because it can mean something. You can say something that means two different fucking things. You know what I'm saying? Just because you said it don't mean that other person took it as such. So just make sure that whatever you communicating, whether it's business, whether it's numbers, whether it's money, all that shit, make sure you're understood, bro. Because
talking shit out don't make you no bitch either.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's a common misconception. Like, the nigga that want to talk it out, he's a bitch, or he's not as tough as the next nigga. He might not be, but that might be the same reason why he lasts longer than everybody else. Like, at the end of the day, not to even to quote, you feel me, the nigga heard was spot on. He said this shit about longevity, who gonna last the longest is the truth. At the end of the day, me talking something out, if that get me to tomorrow, then what the fuck, I'm wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at the end of the day, when you look at it though, a lot of shit don't be that important. Like, one thing, another quote a nigga told me was like, bro, if you look back 2 years, none of that shit that was important to you is probably important anymore. Spot on. And it's like, bro, it'd be situations that all nigga had to say was like, yo, what was that? Why you did that? And the nigga tell you why you did that, and whether you fuck with it or not, you understand. And they just like, you know what? All right, you might not never fuck with the nigga again, but you don't feel like it need to be dealt with a certain kind of way, or you don't feel like, you feel me? Because y'all talked about it, and it just be that simple. Cause it's like, everybody different though. What you living for? You know what I'm saying? And some niggas really can't answer that, and that's why shit be happening the way it happens. But it's like, if you try and get somewhere in life anyway, even if it don't got, if you feel like you ain't shit, but all right, I want my kids to be alright, or I want my family, whatever, whatever it is that you want, I guarantee that you talking your way out of a situation, not because you scared, but just because I feel like any nigga, bro, unless we gonna really sit here and fight and that's it. If it's coming down to, I really got to take you out this world or have somebody else do it, that got to be your last resort. I never understood why that's nigga's first resort. Even, it's not about tough or not, it just doesn't make sense because opportunity cost. Niggas don't even know. Opportunity cost it's not a direct cost. It's not about buying nothing. It's about, what did you making a certain decision, how much did it cost you in the future? Like, how much money did you miss out on? What money you could have got that you didn't get, or vice versa. You feel me? So if you go step on some shit and let's just say you do time behind it, how much money did you miss out on sitting behind that wall, or your family, or whatever? You feel me? What did that cost you versus what did you gain? And it's kind of like, we should all as men be willing to kill behind principle or behind respect or whatever. Yes, willing. But it shouldn't be a like automatic.
Just cause a nigga step on your shoes or some bullshit.
Or cause you don't like how a nigga talk to you. At the end of the day, this is all shit that could be communicated. Now, once you use communication and that don't work, then there's certain things that just have to happen. It's certain people that just got it in this world. Certain people really just need to be dealt with, and that's fine. But it's like, bro, I never understood a nigga that why you don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, man.
Why you... A nigga tell you talking to, like, bro, why you talking to them niggas? Why you trying? It's just like, bro, if we don't got to do that, why we doing it? It's too much going on. But at the same time, like I said, I am understanding everybody don't got shit going on. Some people don't got nothing.
Niggas just got everything to lose, bro.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of them niggas out here. And just so y'all don't know the importance of communication, we just explained 3 fucking definitions of that shit, and it can go so much further than that because I feel like to my friends who feel as though, and my peoples, my real peoples who be in my circle, because I'm the type that is all about this, you know what I'm saying? Because I try to tap my head into this brand, you know what I'm saying? Far as coming up with new content, I don't have nobody writing content for me, so I tap into myself. So I'm real I don't communicate with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And I want my people to know that if I'm not being communicating, like, just come to me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, bro, fuck you been at? Like, what's the word? And I feel like a lot of my people don't do that, and I love them enough to tell them that, because it's like, if I fall off track, bro, and we that solid and we that connected, is nothing to check me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Far as that's another form of communication. Like, if a nigga is not on the right track or they falling off on doing some shit, far as behind a title or behind a standard that y'all fucking agreed on, speak up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just it's nothing to do that. And I know I have my faults to where, but it's not like I'm not talking to them because I don't fuck with them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get this shit in order. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm like the motherfucking non-verbal motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But 85% of communication non-fucking verbal. You heard? Word. So, hey man, just respect it. And like, far as you, when you communicate with a motherfucker, just respect them and their wishes, because it's not gonna always be agree. Sometimes you gotta agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm the king of that.
Yeah, hell,
agree to disagree. Respectfully.
Oh God.
Got to sometimes.
Yeah, and then like I should have asked you this way early in the episode, but I know you and your manager bag, event bag, building a team bag. Like, who was some of your inspirations coming in this shit? You know what I'm saying?
Damn. I'm gonna name like industry names, dominant name.
Like, for sure.
But like on a large level, I say Dame. I remember for sure. I watched Dame Breakfast Club interview. That was remember I told you as a teen. That's when I said, I'm about to really like. Yeah. I swear to God, I watched his shit. His Breakfast Club interview. I was probably 16 or 17, one or the other. I watched that shit, was over with from there. Like, I told myself I was gonna take a certain energy. I think I went 3 or 4 years without a job, like, cause I said I'm dead ass. Cause I was one of them niggas like I said, I was trying to get money regardless. So at 14, so when I was old enough, I got a job. You feel me? Worked that for a couple months, quit it. All right, boom. Like, so when I watched this shit, I really turned up. Like, he turned me up. I say him, Jay, of course, Jay for sure. Niggas like Rich Paul, I would say, damn, it's a few, like, it's a lot of niggas, like, as far as on the entrepreneur shit, I say even, fucking, what's his name, Ross. It's a lot, bro. Yeah. I could probably go on. That's why I'm thinking so many names at once. Yeah. I would say locally, though, I would say, like, it's a lot of niggas, like, bro.
Yeah, a lot of niggas doing their thing right now.
It's a lot of niggas, bro. I say, like, even, it was a lot of, like, when I was young, like, I was a lot of street niggas that I just looked up to, like, damn, like, and it's kind of like, now, it's like, damn, but looking back then, it's like, damn, like, them niggas was doing their thing, like, so I just shout out the whole, like, a lot of older niggas in Newark, like, from that early 2000s era, like, a lot of niggas was, like, setting an example. A lot of niggas was setting a bad example, but a lot of niggas was setting an example, and a lot of niggas was really getting chicken, like, and a lot of niggas was taking care of business and standing on principles for real. But even, like, as far as with the event shit, I say, like, niggas like Walla definitely was somebody that I was watching, and then, like, I even got to build a relationship with him, so that's dope. Of course, you gotta respect niggas like Lil Man, Frosty, cause then we was in they parties. You feel me?
We watched that shit.
We was getting a blueprint from them. Too. J-Hood for sure. Yeah, man. The fucking Tamil, all them niggas, Brick Bandits, everybody, Bless, everybody, like, niggas.
Shout out Bless.
Niggas grew up looking at them niggas. You feel me? From any standpoint, no matter what you ended up doing, bro. In some way, shape, or form, you probably was watching them niggas, cause them niggas was the niggas that was doing it. You feel me? So I had a lot of inspiration. I ain't gonna cap even family members. Like I told you, I was just one of them niggas that watched everybody. You feel me? I watched everybody, you feel me? And took my little notes. It's fucking, you could probably name a cab driver or some shit that I was like, oh shit, like, oh, all right, you feel me? Like, I just watched everybody, bro, because like I said, being outside, I was off the porch at 9, bro, lying and telling niggas I was 12, 13, because I was smart, so I could talk a certain way where they'd believe me, you feel me? So I was too young to really do anything for real, you feel me? I was just there. So you just a fly on the wall for real. You hearing conversations, you watching this happen, you done seen this, seen that, and you just mentally noting everything. So I would say I'm inspired by everything. Like, I could definitely name names. I named a couple, but I just say, like, my surroundings as a whole, the whole city, the whole state. I just really
man. And I truly want to salute Newark, man, and all. I know this pandemic fucked a lot of us up, but it actually woke a lot of us up too. To the niggas that's just starting their brands the right way, you know what I'm saying, doing their shit, starting from the bottom, and just watching everything, go up, you know what I'm saying. It's a lot of niggas I can name, but like you said, shout out Bless, shout out Ivy Hill, all the Hill homies, you know what I'm saying. And I watch, like I said, it's niggas that I watch grow up that's really making moves, like, you know what I'm saying, like Ball Out, you know what I'm saying, all them niggas.
Word.
You know what I'm saying. Shout out that World Suffer Hat nigga. You just dropped with the new patch, bro. Shout out my nigga, you know what I'm saying. Make sure you go on World Suffer, man, and cop you some merch, you know what I'm saying. But like I said, we had a lot. I feel like if you lived in the city of Newark and you say you had no inspiration, my nigga, you're lying, bro. It's way too many. Even if it was the street,
no matter what avenue it is.
Every hood has somebody like.
When you looking at sports, you looking at fucking parties. Even just not even from a sense of throwing them, just going like. No matter what you name, bro, it's people that was doing their thing, like to the foot. Even like the streets, like anywhere you look at it, like even I say, if you talk about the streets, bro, like certain niggas, like I say for example, at a certain point, like even like what was them the 280 niggas, Rocco, the nigga them niggas that was rapping, I was fucking with them like. On some, they was looking like something. You feel me? Yeah. And that's a little while back. You feel me? It's everything, like you said. Anything you could name, music, whatever you do, you can look at certain niggas in the city, whether you like them or not, or know them or not, and say like, yeah, they was doing it. So it's like, bro, if you ain't getting no inspiration, you're not really looking for real. Like,
facts.
You don't want it. You feel me?
Because it can be a neighborhood athlete, it can be a neighborhood rapper. You could just go into a game and support niggas. You gonna see love in that building. You gonna want to be inspired by that shit. Like, damn, I may not be the best basketball player, but I can do something to have this moment for me. You know what I'm saying? So if you never had that moment, bro, yeah, like he said, bro, you was not looking. And you know, it's in the next question, bro, is like, do you feel like your thoughts can go against you? Because I feel like a lot of people is battling with they self, and they trying to make ops, they trying to do all this stupid ass shit, but when really they worst enemy. You know what I'm saying?
Your thoughts definitely can go against you. It's just about what you put in. You know what I'm saying? Whatever energy, I'm a big believer in energy. Whatever energy you put out, that shit gonna come back 9 out of 10. Yeah. Not always, but 9 out of 10. Whatever energy you surround yourself with, that's what's going. That shit gonna influence you. Whatever energy that you decide to, even down to what you watch on TV or whatever, right. You know what I mean? Like that energy gonna follow you. And that shit goes straight to your thoughts. And I feel like, if you constantly think negative, your outcome's going to be negative. One thing I told one of my little bros that I fuck with heavy, it was kind of like one day we had to talk. It's like, if you tell yourself you're going to do something, no ifs, ands, more than likely you're going to do it. Because any decision that could possibly lead you to not doing that, right, you going to avoid it. You feel what I'm saying? And all your thought process is going to go towards, I told myself I was going to do this, and I'm going to do it. That's just how everybody not wired that way, but you can kind of try to train yourself to be that way. I say 2020, and it wasn't even because of COVID. That's the crazy part. I had maybe 6 events where I had to do address changes day of for whatever reason. And I think only one canceled, like, or I might have went 6 for 6, but it's just like the mindset of, bro, we doing it. It's not even about if. It's not about I'm going to try. It's just certain buzzwords I stay away. I don't do the try shit. I don't do the maybe. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And it's kind of like just your whole way of thinking. That shit affect your life to a T, because it's like the way that you wake up thinking and the way you go through life thinking, it'll stop you from doing some shit. It'll cause you to do some shit that wasn't smart. It's just kind of like, yeah, bro, because you got to train yourself to always, it's not even about thinking positive. It's more so about think for yourself. You the star player in this shit as far as it's your life. You feel me? You got to think for you and what worked for you. At the end of the day, you could love everybody. And sometimes what worked for you is being selfless and taking care of the next person. But if you constantly in your thoughts of what is going to push me where I need to be, no matter what, we could be talking about what you gonna make to eat in the morning. It just always gotta be that. You gotta be in that mood on some shit, because that's what's gonna clear your mind. If you always on some sad, unfortunate shit, you gonna continue to be unfortunate. And this even coming from, bro, like I said, the people that know me know, but I guess it's good to say it, bro. Bro, I done been down, fucked up. We talking about cases at the same time, not getting no money, not having no bitches really checking for me, all at the same time, really fucked up. Like, you feel me? Niggas are, and that's another thing with the gram. You don't know nobody's story, and another reason why you don't look at other people, you don't know what they had to go through or do to get what they got that you looking at. It might be some shit that you will never in your life, I would never do no shit like that. And that's what they did to get what they want. You steady looking at them, you feel me? You never know, but I say all that to say, like, with me, bro, it look a certain way and all that, bro, but I done been through a lot. I done had times where I ain't have $1, but because my mindset was always on some, I'm gonna get right, I never let the world see that. You feel me? Yeah. And that's how you gotta be, or else you gonna be stuck. If you in a fucked up spot and you thinking fucked up on top of that, you gonna be fucked up forever. Cause what's gonna stop you? You wait at that point, whether you say it or not, you basically waiting for somebody to come save you. Cause your thoughts ain't even, you know. So
I say this all the time, man. I say your thoughts are supposed to motivate you, not defeat you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of people just think about the bad shit when let that shit be out in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know and we already accepted the fact, okay, we in this state, but your thoughts is supposed to be the motherfucker that motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Be like, nah, we gonna get out of this shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta do. Man, I'm bigger than this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people now, cause you know we got Rod Wave, we got YB, we got all this energy to where it's like people reflect on that shit that they fall too deep in that thought. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, like at the end of the day, you gotta know that these people are talking about this. They have money. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that shit don't change nothing. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we gotta accept this fact. You know what I'm saying? Reality is supposed to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stop fucking around and letting these badass thoughts control you. Cause I was the main nigga when I lost my cousin. When I was down on my ass, ain't have a job for a year. When I, you know what I'm saying, was doing all this shit, I knew I was bigger than the situation I was in. You know what I'm saying? So I used them thoughts to be like, well, damn, all right. And it took, like I said, it took my pops, it took my mom and shit. You know what I'm saying? To be like, yo, son, snap out of this shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because it's human. You know what I'm saying? But what the reality that we all need to face is that let the acceptance be the nature. You know what I'm saying? And then of course keep all that positive shit at home. You know what I'm saying? Because when you walk out that door, bro, you should never be like, well, damn, I gotta go to work to just do this and this and this. Nigga, be thankful you can work. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful you in a position to where you can make it better for yourself, because there's more people out here that can't do what you do. And I say it, like I said this shit all the time, like it will never be another Cash. It will be never another Sizzo. Like, so for us to just think like, well, damn, just because somebody is up before us or doing more than us, nigga, they still ain't me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's
people. It's just a lot of, you got, at the same time, you gotta deal with your emotions. There's too many people out there that never dealt with nothing, like dealt with their shit. And some people that haven't dealt with their shit can still function. Others can't. Or sometimes it's about the amount of it that you deal with. You could never probably deal with all of it. You feel me? But you gotta deal with that shit. There's nothing wrong with being. Cause don't take us the wrong way. There's nothing wrong with being sad for a little while. You feel me?
Sure.
Or embracing that shit.
Yeah.
I learned that. You gotta embrace that shit. I used to crash out because it's like you'll tuck it. And when it's too much, you crash out and you do some dumb shit or you lash out on somebody, you feel me? Nah, you take time, even if it's once in a while, bro. I say it. It's sometime, bro, you gotta sit down and really embrace that shit. That shit might bring you to tears. That shit might bring you to whatever, but you embrace it. You take that one. Like, it be certain nights, bro, I know it. I feel it like, yo, I gotta sit down. So look, I go home. Even if I need a drink to do it, like I need to get a bottle, whatever, I need to get whatever I need, whatever my vice is in that moment. Yeah. You sit in your room, you in the dark, and you let that shit out. Like, whether it's deaths, whether it's shit you went through, whatever's bothering you in that moment, and you eat that shit right then and there. And the next day you wake up, you be right back at it. It's too much avoiding that. People avoid that. That's a dark room to go in. I'm not mad. You feel me? It's kind of like, it ain't the easiest thing to do. Yeah. But once you make it a habit, it's kind of like you'll be more functional. You go 2 or 3 months straight, and then you take that 1 or 2 days to just flush that shit out. You go right back at it. People too busy trying to avoid what, like you said, reality. If you fucked up in the head, you fucked up, and you need to fix it. People trying to act like, it's like at the end of the day, bro, we got skin, we got arms, legs, limbs, all that. A nigga can cut your arm open. A nigga could black your eye or whatever. But the moment you giving niggas your mind to play with, that's the ultimate bitch at the end. If you ask me,
yeah,
you feel me? A nigga could do anything to me physically. At the end of the day, bro, all I can do is protect myself to the best extent that I can. But once you let niggas get in here, it's like you gave it up. Because that's not even theirs to take. You gave them that. You feel me? A nigga can't go in your brain, you feel me, unless you let him. Mm-hmm. So I feel like in life, if you letting shit get to the point where it's affecting your daily thoughts and mental, you losing. You can't even point nobody out for that. That's on you. We got manipulators in this world, yes, but it's your job to know that. You feel me? And protect yourself.
And I know a lot of people might not be happy with themselves in a position that they in, bro. But as long as you breathing, bro, you should be thankful. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people don't think about the next day. I think everybody think of right now what they see scrolling on their phone, all this other shit. And like I said, I'm a victim of that because before I started spilling gems and shit, and I see niggas going, taking vacays and doing all this shit, I'm like, damn, okay, like what the fuck I'm doing wrong? And a couple, maybe a year later, now I'm taking all these trips, I'm going to all these places, I'm doing what I need to do. Why? Because I looked at the bigger picture. I said, damn, instead of being like, I'm fucked up, say I'm thankful. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, this shit can go another day. You know what I'm saying? I can do this shit. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people play bad guy, good guy with their thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's what fuck a lot of nigga energy up. That's why you might hang with a nigga one day, might be cool as hell. Next day, you like, bro, what the fuck is up with you? You know what I'm saying? You weird. Like a lot of people, like, it might not be their day, but at the end of the day, you gotta train your mind to be like, bro, it's bigger than this shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, what you got coming up, bro? Like, I know you got some events this weekend and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I got a lot of shit coming up. I mean, with the podcast I manage, Illest Girls Next Door.
Shout out Illest Girls Next Door. I actually caught a couple episodes of them shits. I caught you on what's your artist name and shit?
Wrong.
Yeah, for sure. Hard, bro. I was like, yeah, because I think that was the first one, but I tuned in way after. You know what I'm saying? I seen they rise, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So salute to them. If y'all don't see this, I'm sure he gonna pass the word. So yeah, for sure.
Nah, they got a lot of shit coming up. You know, we gonna start putting some content out with them. I would say my artist Rome, he go by Martello now. He got some shit coming, like just across the board, just a lot of content. You know, events is coming up. I would say this drop tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Facts.
So tomorrow. Now, so Saturday, it'll be Sundress Fest, a nice little event for the ladies.
Okay.
We got Moguls Weekend coming up last weekend of June. We doing something big in July out of town. That information gonna come soon. But just working, bro. It's kind of like, bro, I'm one of them niggas that's never gonna sit on his hands. Sometimes I gotta slow down. Like sometimes it be too much. But I'ma always keep some shit coming. Cause at the end of the day, it's an end goal. You feel me? I'm not one of them niggas. It's a lot of, and it's not to call nobody out. Everybody different. A lot of promoters, how they said, another quote, in Paid in Full, Rico said, yo, half these niggas want to be the man just cause. Like, it's a lot of niggas in this events or whatever, all of them that's doing it for the name or doing it for whatever the fuck they doing it for. Me, I'm trying to get somewhere with it and constantly level up to the point where, you feel me? So, yeah, I'm just making moves in terms of, I want to push it out, build off it. You monetize it, take your bag, and you go to the next level. You feel me? So that's just what I'm on right now.
Yeah, man. I want to tell you personally, man, because you know on Spiller Gems, man, we get niggas they flowers. You feel me? I don't give a fuck all the celebrity cosigns, all that shit to where how your gram look like, bro. I just want to say like seeing your come up, bro, and what you doing for the city. You may be bringing niggas from different type neighborhoods together. You know what I'm saying? Seeing a different type of life. Like, you hold that Dame Dash shit. Like, you got a real type Rockefeller type shit going on. You feel me? And I just want to tell you to keep going, bro. You inspired me, bro. That's why I had to hit you, like, bro. Like, well, nah, I think you actually hit me and shit.
Like, Richie,
you
hit me a couple times.
Yeah, and it was just timing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I'm actually, you know what I'm saying, inspired by you and your movement. You know what I'm saying? So for whatever you got going on that I could support, bro, I'm a support you full throttle. And then plus, you from the city, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Jersey, period, need to see this type shit because I feel like the tri-state area is way more New York type shit now. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of Jersey niggas is lit, but they don't give us that spotlight. You know what I'm saying?
It be both though.
Yeah,
it be like one thing. It be that too. It also just be like, bro. It be like I feel like people get discouraged because they look at the wrong people. I had to tell Rome that. I'm like, bro, some of these people you talking about that you feel like don't recognize you is no fucking body. You know what I'm saying? And then we all had a moments where such and such ain't co-sign me or ain't say, or the list thing with the internet. Oh, they put a list. A nigga might make a top 10 podcast list and you not on it. You not no hoe, so you not going be a hoe about it. But you might really feel like fuck. Like some of the names up there, you might be like, man,
they ain't got shit on me.
When you look at it, bro, some of these niggas is nobody for real.
Yeah.
And maybe they we ain't gonna disrespect nobody. You building your platform too, so it's not a knock.
Yeah.
But nobody should go home feeling like, man, like you worry about because sometimes it be niggas that's really them niggas that's co-signing you. I look at it like this. I always tell people this, especially you know how people is about when they invite people places or like birthday parties and they be like, such and such ain't come or whatever. It's like, bro, the moment you do that, it's a disrespect. The people that get up there and say nobody support me or why I don't. The moment you say that, you say fuck you to everybody that really been pushing your shit. Like whether you like it or not, you really saying that. Even from an event standpoint, it's niggas that. If the night looking slow, like it ain't looking like nothing, they'll stop this shit early so that they don't gotta pay nobody or so they could just go home and save face. The moment you do that, let's say you was trying to do 200, 250 people and you got 60 and you shut them 60 people out, you saying fuck them. Cause they came, they seen it was light and they stayed and you telling them to go home cause it ain't go how you wanted to go.
Yeah.
That's, you feel me? Yeah. It's a word for that. I don't know what it is. But it's kind of like, bro, at the end of the day.
Let's just say unprofessional.
Yeah, it's unprofessional and it's not going to get you nowhere. And I feel like people have that attitude and then double back and say nobody support me or Jersey not behind me.
Yeah.
Another thing, hot is hot. A nigga taught me that. I would say when I was going through some bumps in the road trying to come up. And the nigga told me, bro, hot is hot. And then go back to what I was saying. He was saying it's just not your time yet. Whatever you putting out, it may be people that like it, but everybody, it's not hot yet. Yeah. And that don't mean it ain't never gonna be hot, but it just ain't hot yet. Jersey, it wasn't like, oh, we gotta look at the next. Like Chief Keef was so flaming that any nigga that sounded like him or was from that city, you on.
Yeah, true.
And it's not like, I feel like, bro, everybody had a time. Chicago time is kind of slowing down. New York kind of having a little build up again. Who knows? But I feel like you can't blame that shit on the city or the state.
Yeah, and then like you can't say, and then for the young artists or like I said before, to the young entrepreneurs coming up, don't sell yourself short over no recognition. Because like I said, that goes back into believing in your brand. You know what I'm saying? Do what you feel is right. Do what you need to do and stand on that. Like you said, if that nigga had 60 people in the party, fucking turn up as if it was 250 people. You know what I'm saying? Make them to be like, well, damn, it was only 60 of us in there, but we had a good time.
Because then they going to go home and tell their people. And
you know what I'm saying?
Make sure they don't miss it next time.
Yeah, next time you have something.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, bro, just I you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, my nigga, for taking this time, bro, and doing this shit with me. You know what I'm saying? I think more Jersey need this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just more people in general. But, like I said, for you to come down, you know what I'm saying, and chop it up with a nigga, man, that means everything, you know what I'm saying? So just let the niggas know where your social media and everything like that. So.
My Instagram at Cash Out Court. My Twitter's suspended right now.
Oh yeah, I seen that
suspended for a minute, so that's a dub. But my Instagram at Cash Out Court. I got YouTube. My YouTube channel Amalgam Now, AMAGALMNOW. Everything content-wise go up there. Some of the shit with the podcast go up there. My vlog, My Crazy Life, that's up there.
We look at it because we was there and we did it. We look at that shit like it's normal and it's really not. Like, people was walking up to this man on Saturday like, yo, you the nigga from Miami, you had the camera and y'all niggas had the drop top and da-da-da. Like that shit, we look at it like, we just went to Miami. But people really look at us like, yo. But to us, we gotta keep that mindset.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. My OG said it to me. He said he had told me that something like, nah, like yo, like you been in a place you did things that I've been thinking about doing. I ain't might not ever do.
You want to say that, but you gotta stay in the middle.
But you gotta second quarter.
You gotta make another one now.
It's only the second quarter. Like you got a whole game to play from that play.
Gotta make another one, bro. Cause
to be honest, if we wanted to, niggas could stop here and say, oh yeah, I did it. You could, and you be better than a lot of niggas, but that's not good enough for me.
I'm just saying I can't stop niggas. I ain't do shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. But that's how we got.
And see, to us, that's like, oh, we ungrateful because some people would say that because like, why you say that? You've done a lot, but to us, it's like, nah, when we travel, we see a lot more that make us keep going. That's the real truth.
There's a lot of content up there. You know, I think that's all my social media. Snapchat, I don't really use that shit no more.
Yeah,
but
man.
Yeah, that's my social media. That's where you can find me at.
Yeah, man. But make sure y'all go follow my nigga, man. Make sure y'all book Cash Dolls. Make sure y'all tune into Illest Girls Next Door, man. Make sure y'all do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? To support this nigga, cause there's good people right here. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you again, my nigga.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? This such of a classic that I know niggas gonna be like, yo, bro. And there's so much more that we can possibly talk about. But like, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on this video. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, if you're not subscribed to his channel, make sure you do that. So, Jersey.
But the best don't make this shit hot. Did what I did, I can't stop. No, I made what I made, I can't flop. Texting my phone, she want cop. Call her YB, bitch, that's top. Giving them head when I drop. Know it's heavy fashion down to my socks. Give me a little minute, I'ma pop. I ain't gonna lie, little shit here, bop. Brody got the titties and the wellies on spot. Order for the flex, give a fuck by the wash. Streets fucked up, my niggas stay me for a thought. But I don't want revenge, just deposits in stocks. The AMG cool, but I want a super stock. Don't know I look mad, but know how to work a Glock. Streets fucked up, my niggas stay me for a thought. But I don't want revenge, just deposits in stock. Tell a nigga calm down. I'm the bigger nigga with the sauce now. I'm bougie now I'm drinking Voss now.